Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Seuss here, and I wanted to share with you guys a little bit of an art haul that I got. I ordered last week and has finally come in the mail. So I wanted to show some of those new art supplies that I got. So let's sit down and crack them open. All right, so the first package that I have here is from Blick Art Supplies, which is a personal fan favorite of mine. But I love shopping through Blick because as a teacher, they give discounts to schools. Their art supplies, so I spend a lot of time on that website. So of course, naturally, I have to buy some items for myself every now and again. So the first thing that I got are these Pentel sign pens, and these are designed for signatures and calligraphy, but I love using them for drawing. They come in these really nice pens. They're super, comfortable in the hand. I love that they got the little sparkle to them. Let's crack open the sketchbook so that way I can show you. And actually, I did a little still life this morning, just to kind of, what I like about these pens is the range in line weights that you can get. I'll kind of just show off to the side in this little corner here, but you can see that I can get like super fine little lines, and there's also a little bit of like a dry brush effect to them, and then if I want to go super thick, I can. And the line quality of these are super amazing. You can go like really light and then be super thick with them too. Let's do this guy here. Kind of show you.
How I would use these. Lots of you chewing on your bone. This really isn't the greatest sketch, but I just want to kind of show off how versatile these pens are, and you can get, those super light, fine lines, and then you can also get super thick. Actually, I should finish his mouth.
Yeah, that's okay. It didn't come out super great, but that's all right. I just wanted to show off those pens. The other type of pens that I got are the Tombow dual tip. Now, people have seen Tombow before. They're a pretty popular brand. So it's not anything out of the realm. And I like to use these for line work as well because of the ultra fine tip here. I feel like I like the thickness of it. I think the quality is really nice. And then if I'm feeling extra fancy, I can use the other side for some more expressive line work. And then the last thing that I got from Blick, something that I actually need in my desk area, was just like a little notepad space. And I like the dot pad because I feel like it's very flexible for what you can do on it, whether it's just making like a to-do list or you need to draw something out and plan it. And then I liked that it was tearable because I can then collage them in my sketchbook and keep them as sort of documentation of my process. I have never used this brand before, so this will be, brand new, but when I was getting them on the website, there was a wide variety of sizes and colors and types of paper, so it definitely seems like a reputable brand, and I'm excited to use this and get started with it. I think it's going to be really helpful just to have here in my workspace. So my other package here is from the site Grabby, and you definitely have seen the brand on TikTok because they're acrylic paint markers. I can even get to the acrylic paint markers here. Have been going viral on TikTok because they've been having a lot of sales for the product. on TikTok Shop. I went directly to the website because I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust TikTok Shop. It still seems very sketchy, like this social media app that went from, you know, posting 30-second clips to all of a sudden now selling me stuff. I don't know. It's very weird. So not only did I get their acrylic paint markers, but I also got this like collection of just vintage like field guides, I guess. They're almost like vintage field guide posters. I freaking love these. It was in their stationery section, and I bought them because I thought that they would be fun to draw on, but also unironically hang them up because they're just so cool. Time for the main event. The grabby acrylic markers. Without further ado, let's watch these puppies. If I can actually get to a page. Okay, here we go. All right, so I got the 24 pack, and it seems to come with a pretty wide range of different colors here. So what I think I'm going to do is that I'm going to time-lapse me swatching them and give my overall review and feedback. I'm so excited. So the first thing that I noticed right away about these markers is that you're able to see inside of the marker itself, which is just a really nice little detail that they added. Because it's nice to be able to see the level of material that's left with inside the paint markers themselves. One thing that I did notice when I was swatching these is that the color palette of the markers tend to lean more towards a cooler tone than a warmer tone, which works out for me perfectly because I tend to work with a lot of cooler colors than warmer colors, but if you're someone that likes to work with warmer colors, then I would just make note of that. Most of the colors came out really opaque, but I expected that from acrylic markers, especially right out of the box. There were a couple colors that I ended up using later that were a little bit streaky. That was the white and the metallic silver marker, but that isn't really too much of a big surprise for me because usually tones like that are harder to get a more even application of. Even with my Posca pens, I had a hard time with those two colors. Another thing that I thought was strange about these markers that I haven't seen anyone else talk about is the smell. The smell is kind of faint. You don't really notice it right away, but it is there, and I don't remember Poscas having a scent to them like these grabby acrylic markers do. I do feel, however, that the smell really isn't that big of a deal. Most art supplies do have some sort of smell to them that isn't out of, you know, the realm of weirdness. I will say, though, that if you've never bought acrylic paint markers and you're kind of seeing them blown up everywhere like they were a couple years ago, I would definitely say that this is a great set to start off with. They come with a really nice wide variety of colors. Despite it only being the 24 pack, I feel like there's a good range of colors, but also values in here as well, so you can get some really good palettes out of it. And if you've made it to this point in the video, first of all, thank you for watching until the end. And you know how this works. Leave a like and subscribe if you want me to keep posting videos like this. It lets me know that people are interested and want to see more content like this. It really does go a long way, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.